WPTV.
Welcome back to the desk. I'm your host, Tyler Cooper. We are shaking things up on today's show. Here with me to talk sports is Bijan Pulley, covering the NBA and the WNBA, and Daniel Karp with WrestleMania. Bijan Pulley, what's going on in the NBA?
Well, Coop, the postseason has kicked off with the last two playing games being tonight, and then tomorrow we will be able to get to see the gloriousness that is NBA playoff basketball. The Warriors, they won in a thriller, and that's how we'll start today's show, by breaking down what was a thrilling win by the Warriors as they hold on and keep their season alive, beating the Los Angeles Clippers. Then, tonight, it's win and go home. We have 4 teams fighting to get the last spot in the playoffs in their respective conferences. Me and the fellas will give on our take on who gets the last spot in the East and who gets it in the West. Then, we got to talk about Flag versus Con. Cooper Flag and Con Knipple have been the top 2 candidates in what's been one of the best Rookie of the Year races ever, and me and the guys will make the hard choice on who we think should win Rookie of the Year. Then lastly, we got to get to the Coach of the Year debate. With multiple teams this year surpassing expectations, that's led to multiple coaches who have rock-solid cases on why they should be Coach of the Year. And we'll cap off the NBA block, picking out who out of those illustrious coaches should win that award.
Yeah, the NBA is certainly heating up with the playoffs starting. And with the play-ins obviously going on, and the playoffs start on Saturday, tomorrow. But Karp, what's going on with WrestleMania?
It's the first time we're talking WrestleMania here in the desk. First, we got to go over TKO's problem. Since TKO bought the WWE in 2023, fans have been speculating that they have been sticking their nose in places it shouldn't be in. With celebrity involvement and expensive ticket prices, some of the booking decisions have been questioned by the fans. My faction and I will give you some booking problems that have occurred in the lead up to WrestleMania. Road to Mania 42. The road to WrestleMania is always the most hyped time to be a WWE fan, as it is WWE's Christmas. With storylines ending at the gala this weekend, Degeneration Z will give you their picks on what has been the best build-up to WrestleMania this year. Mania 42 snubs. Every year we see someone or more than one miss out on a WrestleMania card, even though everyone and their mothers know they should be showcased on the card. Willie P's Bloodline will tell you who they think has the biggest WrestleMania snub on this year's card. And last but not least, Life After Mania 42. With WrestleMania being the end be all, it's time to look ahead at Life After Mania. With the new WWE year starting on Monday, the guys and I will have our own judgment day on things that we can learn after this year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. First ever WrestleMania block. I know you've been pushing for this block for 3 years now, but we are going to have it on the show. But Bijan Pulley, what's now going on with the WNBA?
I mean, I believe this is our first time talking WNBA on the desk. If I'm
so
excited for that. I mean, and there's no better time than right now. With the WNBA offseason is in full swing. We got players signing record-breaking contracts, and this Monday, the WNBA draft took place. Both, as a result, have changed the landscape of the league. Now, we got to start off with a dream trade. Starting off, we are talking with our WNBA talk. We got to talk about the absolute stunner of a trade. That was the Atlanta Dream trading for Angel Reese, and diving into just how good the Dream can be this upcoming season. Winners of the draft. Then we'll switch gears to discuss the WNBA draft and what teams came out as winners. And then when there's winners, there's losers. And when there are winners, there are losers, and we're going to break down what teams made picks that simply were inexcusable. And then the next Valkyries. Then me and the guys in ties will pick up the tempo to break down will either the Toronto tempo or Portland 5 can repeat the Valkyrie success and make the playoffs in the franchise's first ever season.
Sounds good. I can't wait for that block. Stay tuned as we throw an alley-oop to Bijan and the NBA guys coming up next, only here on WPTV.